with the, so again, with this kind of position, just having that ability to get into here, it's a really good thing to have, because you may want to switch around, you may want to attack the far side armbar. This kind of starts a lot of things. So when we come across into here, the switch to then carry on the journey round, it's quite easy because we just take our leg down and then place the other leg across. For the first two attacks, you know, some people, like Mike's quite good at defending this, so he'll look that way and makes it a little harder to go into the throat and stuff. So this is where we can then start potentially looking at a 4-finger choke. So our 4 fingers go on the near side. So we've tried the first two, which is straight down and diagonally in, and it's not worked. So we've got 4 fingers on the inside again, just kind of where the ear is, wrapping over. So I'm getting a nice tight grip there, dropping my elbows close to the ear and then bringing my elbow in towards my knee, and that's where I get my first choke. If Jay looks that way though, that way, that's it, and then chin down, it can be really hard to drop that elbow. You can be mean and start kind of grinding your elbow into the face and stuff and try and find that gap. But as he's doing that, you know, we can start switching to our armbar, which is the first thing that we actually started doing from side control. So I've gone from a 4-finger choke, not working, so I'm going to start attacking for my armbar. I'm going to switch my legs first, pull him onto his side, and then from here, this is where this leg's going to come into his rib cage, arch around the pants or the knee, and then attack for the armbar on the far side. Okay, so our next two attacks from the same position. So we've got our crucifix. I've gone to get my choke, but he's blocking it, so I'm going to go 10 fingers on the inside. But you see, I'm keeping my hand on there, so it makes it a little hard for him to turn his chin. So it's kind of like a cow catcher. Yeah, if I just go here, he's just, he follows my elbow, but if I cow catch in a little bit, might make it a little bit easier to get that choke. If he does block it, that's when, we just start attacking for the far side arm instead. So that's our next two attacks. Okay, so if you kind of take this into the context of the double leg that we were looking at kind of a double leg where we end up in this position. So Jay's going to be framing, he's going to be trying to push me away and not allow me to kind of get past his hips. So from here I'm going to come on the outside, on the far side, grab the belt just to kind of stay tight so he isn't pushing me away. Or the other thing as well, when he has a stiff arm and he starts shrimping, he can still get his hips away that way. So by grabbing his belt, hopefully it's tight enough to grip and stop his hips from moving. It's going to give me a second, okay? So from here I'm going to turn. I'm obviously a little bit lower, but this near side arm, I'm going to pass across the chest. Okay, so I'm going to pass across here, so he ends up on his side and we end up in this hospital position. Okay, if I need to, just use my chest or my arm, just to get a little bit further through. Yeah, from here, this hand's going to go round the head. This hand is going to go here, to pass the lapel, to the arm that's around the head. Okay, so you can kind of do this as a simultaneous thing, can't say the words. So here, pass, and then get that grip, and then you've got our first kind of bow and arrow choke. If you want to go into the kind of the more standing one, make sure you're grabbing the pants so they can't get away as easy. Try not to knee them on the head as you're going through as well, into this position, so you go nice and tight with that bow and arrow. So, I've hit my double leg, grab the, I know his belt's getting loose, so I'm starting to grab his gi so it's not as easy for him to push away. It gives me a little bit of resistance, but he's not fighting it off. I wait for him to put the near side hand on me, because now I know where it is. Turn my hip, pass the hip, and try and get both knees behind the back and the shoulders as quickly as you can. So from here, pass the lapel, get your grip, control this arm. It's your first one, that doesn't feel very strong, then you go to your bow and arrow, so grip the pants, and then into there, to pull. Again, or you want to do it on me so you can see? Oh, he's done this stuff. Jay knows all my shit. don't be fooled by the purple belt. He knows all my stuff. So here, grip, nice and tight. Find that near side arm. switch, drive through, pass the lapel, get the grip, yeah, go for your first. I never hit that. When I do that I actually lift them and it makes it a little bit easier for him to escape. What I can't allow him to do is to roll this way. So this is why I'm controlling this arm. So if I am going to attempt this, I've got to control this arm. If I let go of that arm, he just unravels himself. So I'm always keeping control here. So that's first, and then second. So even if he tries to turn now, he can't because I've got all this pan. Okay.